Hi friends, I'm the vegan. A very simple smoothie today because I want to use bananas and hazelnuts together, and I tried this combination before. Here I show you. I have a couple of bananas, a handful of walnuts, not hazelnuts, walnuts. This is the thing, and these one have been soaked and rinsed, drained and rinsed, because they were a little bit bitter. And for this smoothie, just blending with bananas, it is important that they're not too bitter. Otherwise, the flavor is a little bit too strong. Sometimes walnuts can be not bitter, not so bitter. When they are light, for example, that you see that when you buy them, you have these light, beautiful, big walnuts, and then they're usually not bitter. But when they are a little bit older, sometimes they are bitter. Then just soak them. They are, well, all the nuts, the walnuts are considered to be the healthiest. If you look at it from a nutritional science standpoint, viewpoint, because they have a perfect ratio of fat, for example, different kinds of fat. They are very healthy, perfect ratio, and other nutrients that are very important for improving health. So hazelnuts are a wonderful snack. You can soak the hazelnuts also, to get this nice crunchiness from fresh hazelnuts. Soak them, drain them, rinse them, and just put a little bit of Himalayan salt on top. Just some crystals, not too much, and then you have a wonderful snack. And you can always snack on nuts, as long as they are pure. I mean, not roasted or seasoned or with oil or something. Just the plain nuts. There are studies out there, big studies, and there was a surprise. They didn't know why. Because if you eat as many nuts as you like, you will not, in addition to your regular diet, you will not gain weight. You will rather lose weight, even over a long time. That was surprising, because they thought, where are these calories going? Well, they found there are some solutions. They found from this riddle, they have one solution is there might be something in the nuts that keeps the body, that makes the body burning fat. The body burns more fat then, produces more heat, and so there will be no extra fat. So that is a very good thing. And other things too, there have some solutions to that. But it is true, you can eat nuts as a nice snack. You don't be scared about it, as long as they are plain, just plain nuts. So I use that I like to use that in smoothies because they makes it more keeping, because nuts are fat. Of course, there are also proteins, other minerals, but mostly fat, as compared to seeds, where there's more protein in there, but nuts have more fat, and that also keeps for a while, makes a smoothie nice and keeping. And with a simple smoothie like this, just blending bananas and walnuts, and the third ingredient today is cinnamon. This is today my trick. So that my flavor kick. Cinnamon is also a very healthy spice. In general, spices and herbs are considered the healthiest of all foods. Yes, it's true. You can also look that up. Also, studies about that, wonderful studies, and we should also always incorporate them in our food. It's of course they are all expensive, because we only need small amounts, and they usually come from India. I guess they invented most of the spices, the spices especially. And cinnamon can also be from different countries. I prefer the Ceylon, the Sri Lanka cinnamon, because there are different components in there that are better for us, especially if we use cinnamon in large amounts. But it's a little bit more expensive, the Ceylon cinnamon. But it is a very tasty one. It's super high in antioxidants, the cinnamon, very high. So that makes it's very important for the health, to boost our body. Anti-inflammation. That is, inflammation comes together with most of the diseases. So anti-inflammatory foods are considered very healthy in general. So we have here 3 ingredients. I will just blend it up, and because I have a blender. And the flavor, especially when it's a sweet flavor, like with bananas here, these are 3 bananas. In that case, I like a little bit more cold, fresh. So I have some frozen bananas here, another two frozen bananas, so it gets a little bit more cooled down. This is the high carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are that what fuels our body. Our body mostly runs on carbohydrates. Yeah? They're transformed into glucose, and glucose is what burns in most of the muscle cells of our body. There's one exception, it's the heart muscle. Heart muscle directly burns fat, but all the other cells in the brain also, they eat pure glucose, just glucose, they burn glucose. And that is what is in carbohydrates and in bananas, very high, so it's very healthy. And thus I show you already a handful of walnuts to make it a little bit more keeping. And if you blend bananas with nuts or seeds, any kind, it gets this wonderful silken creaminess, and because of the fat, of course, and that is very nice to enjoy in a drink. And the cinnamon, I show you again, it's a large amount, 1 or 2 tablespoons even. It goes, a lot of cinnamon goes in here, and that makes it a very simple and quick, easy, quick drink. But it's keeping, and it can be part of a nice breakfast. Blender dance. There was a little bit of cinnamon on the wall of the blender, so I wait a little bit until it dissolves, but it doesn't need that long of blending. And I have no problem because I have this frozen bananas in there, so it is cool anyway. Texture is very nice. Yeah, it's thick and creamy. Let me taste it now. Wow. Yummy. I like it to have these quick and easy recipes for a nice snack, or I can eat it in the morning as a breakfast, and maybe a couple of hours later I have a salad or so. Then both meals don't need to be that big. Yeah, small smoothie here like this one, and then a little bit of salad a little bit later, especially when I'm at home and don't have to leave the house. There's an easy way. So this wonderful smoothie I will enjoy right away. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Feel inspired to create your own. I made one of these recipes also. Instead of cinnamon I took lemon. It's another wonderful combination. Very quick and easy to have. Delicious. Has a different flavor, of course. Banana and lemon is a perfect combo to me. And now here I took out the lemon, because lemon you like to use with banana, not only because of the flavor, also because of the antioxidants in the lemon, because they keep the banana light and white, beautiful. But if I have the cinnamon in there, that doesn't work, because cinnamon is anyway dark, so you always have this dark color. So I could leave out the lemon today, but the flavor is amazing. I hope you enjoyed. Again, see you soon. And if you want to see more, you can subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.